Did you know that 78% of companies that recently launched a new product receive zero personalized outreach? I built an automation that generated me over $13,000 in about 3 weeks by targeting these exact companies with super personalized messages. So if you're looking to make money with sales automation and learn how to do this without any coding experience, this video is for you. In case it's your first time watching, my name is Sal and I've scaled my sales team agency from $0 all the way to $80,000 a month in about 8 months using AI and automation with no-code tools like Make.com. I went from a bouncing background to freelancing, then I got banned on Upwork with over $2,000 held by the platform hostage to running a 7-figure agency. So the goal of this channel is to teach you how to use AI and automation the real way so you can build and sell high ROI sales systems from $2,000 all the way to $10,000, build a profitable sales team agency, achieve financial freedom, and live the life on your own terms. So the way we're going to do this is first, we'll start by showing you the campaign analytics so you can see what's possible when AI and automation are used the right way. Then I'll explain the main reason it works and why we are targeting companies with recent product launches. After that, we'll scope out the project together so you have a clear understanding of what you're building and why each part matters. Then I'll show you how to find companies that just launched new products, a proven signal that they're open to growth conversations. Most people overlook this, but it's one of the highest quality lead sources I've found. After that, we'll move into Make.com and we're going to build an automation that uses AI to write high conversion personalized emails at scale. These aren't spam. They're thoughtful, relevant, and designed to spark real conversations. And by the way, you don't need a background in coding or business. What you need is the ability to follow instructions and take action. That's all. And don't worry, I'm going to leave you all the resources you're going to need in the description like always. So does that sound good to you? If the answer is yes, then let's just dive in. Okay, so I'm in my Instantly campaign analytics, and Instantly is basically just my cold email software that I use to reach out to thousands of these people. So for a total of 3.1K emails sent, I've managed to get 11% reply rates, which is pretty nice. And then a positive reply rate with 58%, which I'm really happy about. And then in total, I've booked 21 meetings. Obviously, I did not make $58,000. I wish I did, but for a total of 21 booked meetings, I've managed to close 7. Okay. So only 7, which is pretty good. Like my closing rate isn't terrible. But I think closing 7 deals out of 21 meetings is pretty reasonable. Okay. So basically this is the campaign that I ran for like 4 weeks. Yeah, 4 weeks. So if I go to sequences, I'm going to walk you through basically the copy that I used. Obviously, it's 3 emails. So step 1, step 2, and step 3. So we're sending out 3 emails to each lead. Okay. So I'm going to leave you this copy, obviously, in description. So you can just go ahead and copy it. So now that you understand what can be achieved targeting these companies, let me walk you through the core reason why we are doing it. Okay. So let me go back here. So it's essentially a paint sniffing tactic. Okay. Now imagine this, a company just launched a brand new product, maybe they spent months working on it, they're super excited, and they're expecting customers to come run it. But here's a catch, they don't just magically appear, okay? So most startups think that if they build an amazing product, customers will find them. You know, this is called organic growth. They focus on a lot of things like their website, social media, and content. But reality check is that it takes time, okay? So after the product launches, some startups quickly realize that just waiting for customers isn't enough, okay? They need a strategy to actively go after new clients and make sure they are constantly bringing in new business. That's where we can snip the pain and we can come in, okay? So I call this the post-launch sales panic, okay? So after a startup launches their product, they might see a tiny spike, okay? They might see a tiny spike or in interest in a few customers, but after a few months, the number is just flat line, okay? This is because relying on inbound marketing, waiting for customers, okay, to find you isn't enough to keep the ball rolling. It's like trying to build a house, but only having the bricks delivered and waiting for them to assemble this themselves, which is the most, the best way to explain this, okay? You need to actively put things together. That's why after 3 to 6 months of launching, many startups realize they need outbound sales to make their sales predictable and consistent, okay? Now, why this is a good paint sniffing tactics for a sales team agency? Well, we can spot post-launch struggle and we can build them a sales system that automatically reaches out to their ideal customers, okay? Which takes us to the third step. Now, let me walk you through the system that we're going to build. Okay, so we're going to build a system that scrapes companies with recent product launches. Okay, and then I'm going to walk you through step by step on how to actually do it. And then we're going to find emails to reach out to these founders. Then we're going to generate a product mention message at scale. Now, you might be wondering, what is this? Now, I'll explain to it in just a minute. And then we're going to generate catchy subject lines at scale because we want to generate subject lines too. And then we're going to generate a dream email. And the same dream email is going to be basically the one that we have here. Okay. So let me scroll up. This one right here. Okay. Hey, reader. Congrats on launching your new app. What an incredible achievement to bring in this vision to life in such seamless and innovative way. I know launch days are a mix of excitement and hard work, but what you've built has real potential to make a lasting impact. Looking forward to seeing how it grows and evolves. Reaching out because I work specifically with startups like X Startups to help them build outbound systems that connect them directly with high intent clients actively looking for solutions. If you're focusing on Q3, Q4, I'd love to chat how about we make sure you're not just waiting for sales to come in, but actually driving them with the right people. What do you think? Could we carve out some time next week to talk? Okay, so this is the campaign exactly that I use. If I go here again, same thing. Step 2, this is the follow-up. I'm going to leave it in description too. And I have the last follow-up, okay? So this is what I mean by a dream email, okay? So we have the copy, and now we're going to turn it into a template. So hey reader is going to be hey first name, and then we can add a add mention message, which is going to be this one right here. Okay, you see this message is the add mention message. And then we have the copy, right? Which is the copy that we just wrote, which is handwritten. All right, so now that you understand now basically the scope of the project, let's just go ahead and build this out. So the way we're going to get companies with recent product launches is we're going to go to Exa AI. So I'm just going to use Exa AI as my lead sourcing database, and I'm going to go to try websites. And I'm just going to type in startups, new product, 2024, 2025, employees. Let's do 1 to 100. Okay. So startup company, new product launch between 2024 and 2025, employee count between 1 and 100. Okay, great. So I'm going to click on go. Okay, great. So Exa is going to go ahead now and build me the lists, which is awesome. And we're just going to have to wait. So finding startups, new products from 2024 to 2025. And Exa now is basically just going ahead and scouring the entire internet for me. So what they do essentially is they go ahead and search the net for you, the entire internet. And all you have to do is just wait like 5 minutes, and they feed that data that they just scraped from the internet to AI to basically double check if it's accurate, which is awesome. Okay. I think this is the future of lead generation, just because, how easy it is for you to find leads. Okay. Like think about it. There's no platform that actually offers this. No platform on planet Earth. Okay. Which is crazy. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on this add enrichment, and the enrichments that I want essentially are going to be the founder name, the exact product that they launched, Gate 2, and I also want their company description, founder names. I want the exact product that they launched along with some sort of brief description of their company. Okay. So all you have to do is type in founder name. And Exa is going to give you find the name of the founder of the company and simply click create. Again, if you want to find the exact product that they launched, you can just type in exact product they launched. So identify the exact product that this company has launched, and simply just going to click on create. Again, if you want to look for the description of the company, so brief description, provide a brief description of the company, which is awesome. Okay, so this is exactly what we're going to do now. Okay, so I've managed to get all of these companies now. So startup company match, launched a new product match. Here's the founder, company name, product name, which is AI coding workflows, cognitive emulation. And the cool part about Exa is they also give you reasoning why this company is a startup, why this company launched a new product. So if I click on it, it's going to be Fine launched a new product called AI Coding Workflows on September 10, 2024, as confirmed by multiple sources, including Product Hunt. This product is designed to streamline the software development lifecycle using AI agents, indicating it is indeed new and innovative. Okay, so now you might be wondering, how can we get this data? How can we download it? So simply click on Download CSV. Okay, and then let's just name this Exa AI product launches. Okay, I'm gonna go to sheets.new and I'm gonna create a new sheet. So sheets.new basically just the easiest way to create a new sheet. Instead of you going to basically Drive and create a new sheet, just go to sheets.new. File is gonna be imports and then simply drop the list here. Okay, pretty easy. And all you have to do now is you're gonna go to import location, make sure it's append and click on import data. Okay. And then let me just make sure this is all beautifully formatted. So I'm going to resize it, resize row, specify row height. Okay. And then I'm going to delete all of these reasonings. Okay. And also reasoning here. So delete. And I'm going to make sure this is enter. Okay. And I'm just going to bold in the first one. So I have the description, URL, founder name, company name, product name, reasoning, etc., etc. So what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to delete all of the blanks and the dashes. Okay, so I can build my list. Okay, great. And what I'm going to do, I'm just going to copy this. Okay, here's a hack. So boom, Control C, create a new sheet. Okay, delete this, paste that in here, copy the first one, which is the title, which is first row. And again, we're going to resize this. I always recommend you guys always make sure you, when you're building your lead lists, to have like a beautifully formatted like lead list, or whenever you're basically like sending this to a client or something, you know, because the end result is going to be a beautifully formatted Google Sheets for them. It's part of the deliverables. Okay, so in terms of product name, I'm just going to again create a filter, blanks. And again, I'm going to do the same thing. Control C. Create a new sheet. Boom. Copy. And then paste on top. And click on resize rows, specify row height 21. And now I have a really good, beautifully formatted lead list. Okay, let me just delete these ones. Okay, delete. And then again, delete the first one. And if you're wondering, how can I get like additional results? All you have to do is basically click on, let me zoom out, click on find more results. And let's just name this companies. Or let's just name this product launches, companies 2024, 2025. Okay, good. So now step 2. So I've built my list. Now what I'm going to do is I need to find emails to reach out to founders. So I'm going to go to make.com and I'm going to build a system that essentially does this for me all automatically. Okay. It's going to take us like 10 minutes, which is pretty easy. Okay. So I'm going to go create new scenario. And then the first module that I want is going to be a Google Sheets module because I want to get the data. Okay. So Google Sheets, and it's going to be search rows. Okay. So you want to sign in using your Google account to make. So click on add, just name this Exa AI product launches and click on sign in with Google. And then you're going to go to, I believe this is the account here. So I'm going to click on it. It's going to be continue and click on allow. And that's pretty much it. It's pretty easy. And then you're going to have to copy this, Control C, Control V. Okay. Just paste that in here. And sheet name is going to be sheet 3 because if you guys noticed here, we have sheet 3. Okay. And then let's go back. And then limit is going to be 1. And click on save. And again, we're going to have to refresh this. And the reason why is because when you use like a Google account that is not G Suite, we're going to have to refresh this. For some reason, Make just hasn't fixed this yet. So we have the description. We've got access to this data. Okay, what do we do with it? Now we're going to have to find the founder name. So let me just name this, get data. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to find decision makers using an email enrichment platform that's called Findy Email, okay, which is Findy Email. This is one right here. Okay, so once you sign up, they're going to give you I believe like 50 credits upfront, okay? And the pricing is let me see the pricing actually. So the pricing is like $49 for 1,000 credits. Yeah. So this is how much it costs, okay? Now let me go back and then I'm just going to use it, find email. Find an email from a name and domain. And I believe it's going to be well found. I think this is the one. Hopefully. Okay, full name, founder name, websites, which is going to be the URL. And click on save, click on run once. And there we go. Contact. We found the email. Okay, we found the person's email, which is awesome. So this is how you find an email address of someone based off their domain and their full name. Now, in my case, I'm not going to use Find Email. I'm just going to use my own email enrichment platform that we've built for the community, which is the Sales Systems Command Center. So essentially what we do is we came up with a solution that to reduce costs for members because the membership now is $109 a month, okay? Just because, members that come in, they get unlimited tools. They would pay like hundreds of bucks every single month. So what we've done is we came up with our own, in-house tools, which is the email finder and verifier, and it's completely unlimited for the members, which is awesome. So instead of paying, right, $49 a month, okay, for like 1,000 credits, which is pretty pathetic, they get unlimited credits, right? And they also get the benefit of being in the community, an entire step-by-step course on how to actually get their first sales customer. And they also get the first client reward, which is like, I think this is what differentiates us from every automation community, is that what they do is they put up a course in a community, all right, and they have like a weekly call. But what happens when your students gets their first client? Right? They have no idea how to fulfill. So what I've done is I came up with the first client reward. Okay. Let's hop on a call, walk me through the project, walk me through the exact project deliverable that you promised for your clients, and I'm going to help you with fulfillment. So I think this is I don't think that any community does this. It's kind of like a university. I don't even think that universities do this. I don't know. Yeah, you're not promised a job once you finish school, right? You're definitely not. Okay, so that was me waxing poetic. So I'm just going to go to email finder and verifier. And I'm going to go to email finder. And this is the one. So email finder. And copy this. And then I'm going to go back and I'm just going to use an HTTP request. So make a request. Paste that in here. It's a GET request to this URL that we have. So SS Masters email finder full name. So the full name is the person's full name right here, which is going to be Jerry Wang. And the website is going to be the website. Let me delete this. Website is going to be website. Authorization is going to be, I believe it's bearer. Authorization. And I'm just going to paste in my API key. I'm going to run once. Okay, so we have a status code 200, and I believe so deliverable. We forgot to add the parse response. So make sure to parse response, okay? And then let me just run once again. And there we go. If I go to data, deliverable, and here is the email. Okay, great. So this is essentially what I'm going to be using for the rest. I'm going to click on this plus button, and then now I'm going to have to generate product mention message at scale. Okay, so let me close these tabs so you don't get overwhelmed. I'm going to use Anthropic Claude, create a prompt, and you don't need to be married to an AI model. Okay, you can use anything that you want. You can use the cheapest, okay, one, which is Gemini. I believe it's like $1, like 1 million tokens, which is, it's basically peanuts. So max tokens 3060. So I'm going to go to my playbook. And I'm going to leave it in the description too, so don't worry. So products mention prompt, copy this, and then go back to my make.com, paste in the prompt, which is very lean. I would recommend you whenever you want to generate a prompt or do some prompt engineering, make sure you always have a lean prompt. Don't go for pretty long, super long prompts, because I see a lot of people, they try to come up with a prompt and it's super long. Okay. And AI is going to mess up like 50% of the time. So make sure like you be succinct, as straightforward as possible, and you're going to get the best results. Okay. So avoid emojis, product name. So I'm just going to put in the product name right here, which is product name, and the description is going to be the description, which is I believe this is the description. And then let's just save this. We're going to have the filter here. So set up a filter, condition data, which is email exists, email found, question mark, save this. I'm going to name this the command center. It's a cool name, right? The command center. And this is going to be add product launch message. Let's just save this and then run once. Okay, so congrats on launching the AI eVTOL drone. I know how much blood, sweat, and caffeine goes into bringing something this revolutionary to market. Your work on vertical takeoff capabilities going to transform accessibility in the drone space. Excited to see where you fly with this and catch my breath from the sidelines. That's a really good one. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna click on this plus button now, and since I've generated my product mention message, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna generate a catchy subject line. So I'm gonna go back, and what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna copy, paste. Okay, delete this filter right here. If you guys don't know, you can copy and paste a mod join make. Okay, so again, I have a prompt for this. Control C. And what I'm going to do, here is the context. So here's the context. And it's going to be product launch. Product name. Okay. So save this. This is going to be generate internal subject line. And I'm going to save this, auto align this. And the last step is going to be, I'm going to go to tools, set variable. It's going to be dream email. Okay. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to instantly, and I'm going to show you the exact copy. So Control C, Control V. And it's going to be founder name. So split first name based off a space, and get, and it's going to be get, let me remove this, get first one. Okay, so what we're doing is basically using a split formula. So we're splitting Jerry Wang based off a space. You see this little space here? And then we're getting the first one, which is Jerry. And then we're going to have the copy here and startups like company name, like company name. And thanks for the time, Saad, sent from my iPhone, obviously. And that's pretty much it. Let me save this, and then let's just run once and see the end result. Okay, so dream email. Hey Jerry, congrats on launching the AI VTOL drone. I know how much blood, sweat, and caffeine goes into bringing something this innovative to the market, etc., etc. Excited to see how it transforms the industry and where you take the company next. I work specifically with startups like AIBot to help them build outbound systems that connect them directly with high-intent clients actively looking for solutions. If you're focusing on Q3, Q4, I'd love to chat about how we can make sure you're not just waiting for sales to come in, but actively driving them with the right people. What do you think? Could we carve out some time next week to talk? Thanks for the time, Saad. Okay, let's see the subject line. Quick update on the AI VTOL project. I like this. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to click on this plus button, and I'm going to add this to my Instantly account. So I'm going to go to Instantly AI, add leads to a campaign. And all you have to do is go to Instantly. Okay, I'm going to create a new campaign. So verify you are human. I am human. And go to login. And then I don't have any leads here. Okay, just name this my campaign. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and refresh this. My campaign. The leads email is going to be the found email that we found from my command center. The first name is going to be, again, we're going to have to split the first name, which is, that's fine. So split based off a space. And let me make sure you see everything here. Okay. So split founder name based off a space and get the first one. And then again, get the second. Company name is going to be company name. And the personalization is going to be the dream email. Click on save. And then let's just run this. Limit. Leave that empty. Okay, auto align this. Let's just name this add lead to campaign. And then I'm going to name this product launch Exa campaign breakdown plus breakdown. Okay, let me save this. And then I'm just going to export this so I can leave it in the description down below. Oh, we didn't actually copy this. Copy again, export. There we go. And then let's just run once. Okay, first one. Okay, great. Second one been found. So, hey, Jerry, we have the copy here. And we forgot to add the subject line, which is, yeah, let me just stop this. So we forgot to add the subject line. So click on instantly, go to custom variables, name this subject line. Okay. And the subject line is going to be this one right here. Save this. Okay, great. And subject line is going to be subject line. Awesome. So if I go to leads, I'll have all my leads here. Let's read through this. And it's going to be, hey, Jacob, congrats on launching Fiber Scanner 3D. That feeling of finally getting your tech into the world is both exhilarating and terrifying, isn't it? Your micro imaging solution is going to change how we approach X-ray technology. Looking forward to seeing Xiscope impact into the field. I work specific. This is really good. Yeah. Let's read through the second one. Hey, first name, congrats on launching your LLM chip. It's incredible seeing how you're literally embedding intelligence into hardware. This is exactly the kind of innovation that changes industries. I can only imagine the mix of excitement and chaos that comes with shipping something. Wishing you all the best as this takes off. Yeah. Okay, great. So that's pretty much it. Okay, so hopefully you found this video valuable. I'm going to leave you all the resources you're going to need in description like always. Make sure to like, subscribe. Let me know what you guys want to see in the comment down below, and I'll see you in the next one. Just